Hi, this is Donna Quinn and Jeff Stone behind the camera, and we're sitting with, should I say Mr. and Mrs.
No,
Delwo?
it's easier to say
Okay.
David Delwo, Nancy Inglis.
David Delwo and Nancy Inglis, who are customers of ours, and we had a very interesting meeting about 2 or 3 years ago.
Right.
At the train station. Do you remember?
I do. I remember very well. I came walking up, and there you were, and you were handing out cards and giving free coffee.
Hey, that always works.
Right. And I said, I told you our plans, and we were in a couple of years we were going to be moving, and you said we can help you because you're senior. You and Jeff are senior specialists. So you're specialized in senior residential sales.
Yes,
Right.
yes. And I was, when I went back to the office, I was telling Jeff, I reminded him that I met you because he was there that day, but he was busy doing something else.
Right.
And that, you were about two and a half years off, and it's very common
Right.
for seniors to be kind of, and you're not even seniors.
Right.
Now we have the young seniors, the middle seniors, the senior seniors, you're middle young seniors, and to be planning that far out, and so that doesn't particularly put us off,
Right.
Because we know that you need that time to kind of process it and to kind of get things ready and find also where you're going. I know you were
Right.
going out of state, right?
Right. We were we had several plans in action, and we were trying to figure out where we were going to.
Well, we've actually been planning, or we had been planning for 20 years probably.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, that's a long-term plan.
We knew where we were going, and we knew what we were doing, but there was a lot of work needed on the house. And that's what happened.
Okay, so that's how we started.
That's how we started. Right.
Well, actually,
We've gotten down to
I
the end.
told you that we were at the plan we had, which was a couple of years out, and then about a year later, you called me and you said, "So, are you ready to start?" And I said, "Well, David had already started, but." Then you and Jeff came and looked everything over that we had done thus far and gave us some sage advice. And
we made a few other
And we
changes.
gave David some more to do.
yeah, that's right.
And introduced him to the contractor that
You
is
didn't-
forever his soulmate.
That's right.
You didn't stop giving me things to do until immediately before the sale.
And even maybe during the sale a little, but I have to say that we had a good time.
Yes, we did. We had a great time. We enjoyed you.
It may have started like 2 years earlier, but actually when it came down to the sale, the final sale was 2 months. It was really very quick.
It was very quick.
And it was,
So thanks to you guys and your connections and your.
and it was very satisfactory.
Right.
And what particularly, surprised you or pleased you about the whole?
The process.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the the final offer and the way it all ended and came together as a cash deal. So.
Yes. So that always helps, doesn't it?
That was really nice.
Yes.
Well, I like the feeling of security that I got, knowing that you were there and Jeff was there, and that you were thinking about what we, and the market, which is something that's important for us because we don't know the market.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've dealt with another real estate agent in Austin, and it's a very you have to have connections, you have to have knowledge, you have to have the willingness to be there when we need you, and to not be there when we don't want you in our face. And it's
Really, you didn't want us there? Oh, I'm hurt.
because there are times when you give us a task, we have to go do it, and there are some. The real estate agent I was working with in Texas said that what many real estate agents don't understand is that they're salespeople. They want to finish the sale. That's all they're interested in. They're not interested in the paperwork. They're not interested in the leading up to the sale. They're not interested in the gestalt of the sale. Helping people do what they need to do to make it work. And she said that's what makes the difference between a good real estate agent and a not so hot real estate agent. And you guys are excellent. I mean, you helped us along all the way we needed. We needed a lot of help. I mean, and you helped us. And I know you do that with other people as well.
Yes. And this whole kind of package deal.
Right.
that we come with
Right.
our group of 30 or so different specialists that, you know, can help you with almost everything.
Right.
With you got a lot of the construction
Right.
things done, because that was
Right.
mostly what you needed. You
Right.
didn't need
Right.
tag sales
Right,
and
right, right.
and things like that. So, and I think that one of the best things that happened, other than meeting you, of course, is Kitty.
Yeah.
I really liked your kitty.
Oh, you liked her kitty, okay. Well,
Yes.
you like a kitty?
No, but I like Kitty a lot, and I have to tell you that one day we couldn't find Kitty, and I know that we were supposed to make sure Kitty didn't get out the door. As you told me, Kitty likes to hide.
Yeah.
Well, it took us about a half hour to find Kitty, and because the worst thing for a realtor is that
To lose the cat.
to lose an animal that belongs to the client is
Oh, that's
bad.
interesting.
bad, really bad. But
Well, I don't want to leave Jeff out of this.
Yeah, right.
yes, I was just about to bring him in, Jeff.
I want to,
Hi, I'm behind the scenes here.
and actually, Jeff, that was the way you were during most of the sale.
That's the way I like to prefer at times, because I like taking care of the nuts and bolts of
Yeah,
the,
that's
of the
right.
listing, to
That's right.
properly manage it, to make sure all the dots are connected
Right.
and people, everyone's on the same page, in the loop.
Right.
That too takes a skill. Donna being the more pretty of us, of the two, you know, so
thank you.
she's the front person and the face of the Quinn Stone team, and
But
you know.
you helped
But-
David
but-
a lot.
But it was,
Yes.
it wasn't just that, it was, you know, when the contractor was very good. I don't want to say anything bad about the contractor, but when there was a concern that it wouldn't get done necessarily this week, like we wanted it to, Jeff somehow or other it always came about, because Jeff had the right words to say in the background, and it all got done.
Right. And you told us what needed to be done. That was the important thing. To do with this town, to do with the.
yes,
Yeah.
it's sometimes it's not what the homeowner would like to
Right.
hear, but
Right.
we need to be truthful right from the very beginning, because we don't want to disappoint you down the
Right.
road.
Right.
So, you know, and that in itself requires a little bit of skill, patience, and
It must be.
And also your comments about that email that you sent us about the investor and how he would look at the
Yes.
house was also very, very useful and enlightening. So
we're dealing with that all the time. You know, we are working with older homeowners right now that have decided to clean their house up, such as you did, or tag sales, clean out specialists, a little painting perhaps, tightening up a few screws here and there, maybe a little landscaping involved. Things that are cost effective, don't cost a lot of much, but makes the house look that much better. And this way we can maximize your value. But we put the house on after everything is done. Not, as you said, what a lot of realtors like to do is to put a yard sale in, that is a sign in the ground saying for sale.
Right.
That's not the whole point. The thing is to maximize the potential value
Right.
of the property, and to give you a little time, because after all, it's been, what, 25, 30 years?
Yeah.
Last time you bought, sold a house. So again, that goes into the formula, and we have people that are on our list to list between now, and some have already, to February. And we've been working with them for a year, some 6 months. Some are pretty much ready to go, but again, it's not one size fits all. Everyone has a different situation.
And then the information about the town, because the guy across the street from us had a really bad situation. He thought he'd sold his house, and then he had the town came in and said, you have to do all this stuff to bring it up to code. And you looked at what we had in our house, and you said, okay, you need to do this. This has to be done. This looks okay. That will be questioned, and gave us the background we need so that we didn't know at that point we were going to have an all cash sale, and so my husband felt comfortable knowing that the town of North Hempstead wouldn't come in and say, oh well, by the way, you have to do all this before you can sell the
Yeah.
house.
Well, Donna and I, as Donna could testify, we work with all peoples involved, and that includes the building department. It's important that we have them on the same side as us, that is, make sure things are done in accordance with how they want things. And this way, you know, less surprises down the road. And that's what we're trying to avoid, these little speed bumps we can handle, but the big surprises we don't want. So,
Well, it's very interesting because the night that, the event that really brought about our being at the train station was an evening of information, real estate information, and one of the representatives from the building department was one of the speakers.
Oh, wow, okay.
There. I know you couldn't make that night, but that is how we met you. And so we've really fostered that relationship
Right.
and gone to him when there's been certain problems,
Right.
like the elderly lady in Carl Place, that we were, you know, tried to help people, but, you know, things, rulings in the town just, you know, made it very difficult. So, and I think one big thing is we really like what we do.
Right, I know.
And we have fun.
Yeah.
Well, I have fun. Anyway, did you have fun, Jeff?
certainly did.
There he is, okay. So I want to thank you so much, Nancy and David. We had a great
Well, thank you.
experience,
Yeah.
and
Great experience with you guys.
thank you. It was really
I
our
was
pleasure.
quoting you to the other real estate agent, and she said, "Wow, they sound like they really know what they're doing."
Okay, then. Thank you, and we'll end on that note. They really know what they're doing. Thank you so much. It's
Thank
been
you.
So much fun. Thank you.